God of War Ragnarok has released onto PC today, and while I was a little bit worried about performance on the Steam Deck and whether it'll actually run, I'm happy to say that I've been pleasantly surprised. So, in this video I wanted to go over God of War Ragnarok so far and give some first impressions on how the game is running and may run for the rest of your playtime. And so far, I'm extremely optimistic. Now, if you want to see more videos like this, hit that like and subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified as soon as our next video is uploaded. The game is also recorded on the Steam Deck directly, so you may have slightly better experience when you're playing. Like I was saying, at first I was a bit worried that the PlayStation overlay would be implemented in the game, which was evidenced by needing to connect a PlayStation account, but I was a bit mistaken. When I first booted the game, I did get sent to a web browser to log into the PlayStation account and connect my Steam account to it, but after I was done, I was able to quit out of the browser and get right into the game. And boy, was it magical getting in-game. It runs extremely well, and while I've only played the opening bit up to getting right into Svartalfheim, it left me optimistic for the rest of the game. I decided to play it FSR3 balanced, which made the game run at above 30 frames per second at all times and almost completely stick to 40. Because of this, I do have optimism that the game will be able to stick to 40 frames per second if desired, but it may require more sacrifices and possibly FSR3 at performance or ultra performance. Still, playing at 30 frames per second is absolutely doable, and we may be able to push to FSR3 quality for it. I am curious about the end scenes of the game because they are much more active and a lot more is going on, but I still think it will be playable. Speaking of Svartalfheim, I did start to see some dips where it stuck to around 35 frames per second for most of the time, and in some battles it would go down to 32 or 31, but I didn't see it go below 30, and that's really wonderful. It's possible that in other realms it's going to be a bit more busy and could dip down later on, but it's possible that other realms might be a little bit busier and it might dip down later on, but we're going to find out as we keep on playing, which does play into my worry of how it's going to be towards the end of the game. As for some issues, there were two that actually stuck out to me. There was one moment where it seemed like I would be getting a RAM crash and it was growing dangerously close to it, but it ended up correcting itself and was just a minor lapse in pausing. I also encountered an issue where my controls stopped working completely, but this corrected itself when I rebooted the device so I could open my skill menu and move pillars with my blades without any issues. So, because of this, I think it was an issue specifically for my device, and it's not something that you should have to worry about. But if it does happen to you, just go ahead and restart your device. Overall, if you're on the fence about getting this for your Steam Deck, don't be. The game is fantastic, and I'm blown away by how well it's running. PlayStation has crushed it with this release, and it makes me way more optimistic for their future single-player releases like Until Dawn. For now, I'm going to be getting back to playing though, and I very much want to see how the ending is going to be able to run, so kudos to PlayStation for doing so well getting this game out and getting it running on the Steam Deck. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like and subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified as soon as our next video goes live. And a huge thank you to our patrons. You guys are awesome. See you next time.